joined by the Commissioner, Gary Bettman, who this morning started with a breakfast involving the Edmonton Chamber of Commerce. And what was breakfast like?
It was great. The scrambled eggs.
Yeah.
No, actually, it was a nice gathering of people from the community, and we talked about the game.
What is your day like when you're the Commissioner?
It depends on what day. Every day is different. I do, as you and I discussed, try to get to every market, every team at least once, meet with the chamber members, season ticket holders, sponsors, the organization, take in a game, because it is different in every one of our markets, every one of our buildings. And, you know, staying in the New York office doesn't give me the touch and feel of what's going on throughout the league, particularly noting the differences between a crowd in Canada and a crowd in the U.S.
And how about the area around here? When was the last time you were here, and what do you think of sort of the continued development of Ice District?
I was here probably a little less than a year ago. The progress continues. I've seen the plans for the fully developed Ice District. This arena is magnificent. It may be the best ever, and frankly, what it has done to create the Ice District and transform Edmonton is something that is going to be great for the quality of life in this city for decades.
The work continues on this area. Would you like to see the area basically complete before maybe Edmonton gets an all-star game or a draft?
Well, that's something we've been discussing with the Oilers from the inception, and frankly, this whole complex is so spectacular, both what it is now and in the planning stages. We'd like to have it done, not be a construction zone at all, and really show it off in its final form to the world, which is what views our draft and our all-star games. And so we'd like to wait till it's done, and the Oilers agree with this, and then start bringing NHL events here.
You've seen so many superstars come through the National Hockey League. One we're watching this evening,
yes,
in Connor McDavid. How would you kind of describe what he means to the league?
Well, you know, I always hate to focus on one person, unless perhaps we're talking about Wayne Gretzky. Okay, but seriously, the players now are incredible. The speed, the talent, the energy, our competitive balance is extraordinary. You know, for most of the season, most teams are in it to the end, and once the playoffs begin, anything can happen, and that's a testament to the skill that we're seeing from these great young players.
Well, it's kind of hard to answer this in a minute, but maybe 55 seconds or less. Regarding penalties, Connor McDavid certainly gets a lot of attention when it comes to the opposition, rightfully so. How do you handle that, whether it's league-wide or in certain markets?
Our officials are constantly being watched out of Toronto, the Situation Room. It's not just about video review. They're being coached, they're being critiqued, they're being held accountable, and we expect a level of consistency from all of our officials adhering to the NHL standard. Now, do they occasionally make a mistake? Not as often as fans for a particular team would think, but they really are extraordinary at what they do. It's a hard game to officiate, but they do an incredible job. But like the players, they occasionally make a mistake.
Gary, appreciate your time.
Great to be here.
Yeah,
Thank you.
And good luck in Calgary tomorrow.
Thank you.